Okay, back to Paul here. He's going down deeper in this spot.
Yeah, I hit 2 or 3 big catch-ups, a nice
Oh yeah.
Curtis Brothers.
Okay.
And there's that one Coke dandruff cure bottle.
Oh yeah, that's from Indiana.
Yeah.
Coke dandruff cure. Yep. Hand blown.
And this Dr. Jones liniment with a beaver on it. That's
oh,
cool.
That's a nice bottle. Nice one, Paul. Dr. Jones beaver liniment. Yep. That's nice. Big one. Hand blown. That was from M. Spiegel from New York. All right. Well,
oh, this is a dioxygen.
oh, okay. They're hand-blown medicine. Hit a lot of medicines today, huh?
Yeah.
Dioxygen, the Oakland Chemical Company. Yeah, you're hitting a really good variety there.
I'm gonna have to dig this out because there's a big pocket down here.
Look at that olive bottle. It's got a picture of a devil on it. Must have said Little Devil. It's got a picture of a devil in red with a pitchfork. Isn't that wild? I don't know if you can see that or not. The label will probably crumble off of that one, but that's interesting. We can save that. All right. Working on a couple way down in there. Yeah, you're definitely going deeper.
Yeah, and there's just some bigger bottles down there.
Huh.
Oh,
Hey, that's
odd.
a different looking
It's
thing.
aqua.
That's some kind of a jar.
It's got a ground lid.
Oh yeah.
Nothing on it.
Nothing on the bottom.
But that's
well,
different.
That's, yeah, you know what? That's one of them food product jars. It is. It's hand blown with a ground lip. That's pretty cool. I can't remember what was in those, but yeah, it almost reminds me of a Flaccus type jar. Now there's a neat little cologne bottle, it looks like. Little panel cologne. Yeah. Man, you're hitting them. Slip jar.
There's stuff going down there that direction. I think I'm going to have to
open it up. Okay. Yep, I got to regroup myself over here too, so.
Yeah, there's too many full bottles there.
It sure is. Man, you're pulling them out.
I don't know how far it is.
All right. Okay. I got a square ember in the hole here. I was just digging away here, shoveling out some dirt. Bring you right down in here. It may be broke, but let's see. Paul's got 2 Hofstadters today. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a slick. Oh, it's sunken panels and hand blown. Oh. Oh, I thought I had, it's got a chip on the bottom and a crack to boot. Oh man, it could have been some kind of a good Illinois bitters. Yep, it was. Unembossed, oh well. Back to the drawing board. There's a real pretty piece of porcelain there, flowers. I'm saving these. I'm gonna put a group of them together, and got several people wanting them, so it's not about the money. I just want to salvage them. So anyway, I'm gonna set the camera up here. Try to do a little digging. Let me see if I can get it set up right here. That might be too close. Let me set it back here. If I can find a little spot here. Get my foot out of the way there. Okay. Basically just shoveling back in here. Trying to clean out this back side of the hole. Close to the bottom, there's a big tin piece on the bottom. There's a little shoe polish bottle. There was some other bottles I hit here in a minute I'll show. Paul's been pulling out a couple too. So it's a good day. There's another soda. Oh, it's got the top chip. Be a good candidate for a glass or something. Clinton bottling works, okay. Oh, there was a old paintbrush. It's coming apart there. Probably horsehair paintbrush. Like the 1800s, an old one. I cannot get that big touch thing out yet. what's under that though. There's something under it. Gotta find out. I gotta dig out a little bit more. Let's keep it digging. The trash in there. Back in there. Don't have to dig too very long in this dump. Hit another bottle or two. There's a little one that fell out there. Yep, it's got a crack in it. Yep, it's cracked. Alright. Okay, well I'll come back and we'll hit something. There's something up in here. Something blue up here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, it's broken. Oh, that was pretty. That was that blue willow. Yeah, but that's a nice scene there. That's the whole scene in the bottom of a bowl. Blue willow. It's got a nice back mark on it too. That's buffalo pottery. Same one that Paul hit that piece. There's another piece of it. We'll save that. Somebody may want it. Alright, there's a bottle, it looks like right down in here. I apologize for the camera, I got it right down in the hole here. Should move it back a little bit. Probably a slick whiskey. Yep, another slick. Oh, slick whiskey. Okay, I'm gonna. Big chicken. There we go. Okay. I got some rocks to get out of the way. There's a little jar. Like a little Heinz preserve jar there. Alright. A strip of some kind of copper ribbon or something. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to dig down in here a little bit more. It looks like an old toilet stuck in up here. It looks pretty big. Oh, it's fancy. Fancy toilet bowl. Alright, we'll see what goes on. And back to Paul's hole. What do you got there?
It's one of them Chapman and Smith Company bottles with the picture rolling pin, but it's a big size.
Oh, that is a big one. Chapman Smith with a rolling pin. That was a nice one.
Yep. I got
a couple more.
Listerine, a blob beer, Hoster, Columbus.
Oh yeah, Hoster.
Bunch of clears, but mixed in there's a few on Boss. There's one of them real thin, like an olive oil or something.
Yeah, that's nice. Had a blue spittoon there, broken, but cool stuff.
But it's still looking pretty good down here.
All right.
I'm gonna start knocking in some of it over here.
Yeah. That's the way we like to do it. We dig down in the bottom, undermine it back in there. It's not that it's dangerous, it's just we knock it in.
You're able to get more this way at least. Yeah.
Right, you're not missing stuff. You've already dug the bottom, so that's the professional digger's way of doing it. Yeah. There's probably not a right or wrong way. It's just the way we do it, and
yeah.
We've been doing it for 50 years this way, and no reason to change horses now. Wow, that's a big one.
Armour and Company.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that's nice. That's a big size
A
one.
food like dried beef.
Yep.
Product.
It sure is. Neato.
From Chicago.
Yep. A lot of Chicago stuff. Uh oh, here comes the cave-in. See it?
Yep.
Cracking. There it comes. One more bottle down there. Paul's got a square sticking out. And he's not gonna get it. Oh, there's a nice one.
Oh,
What is
that? It's amber. It's embossed.
I see cod liver oil.
I know, but it's amber.
It is, but I wonder if it's just the stuff in it. That's
amber.
Is
What
it amber? No way.
Ferroleum emulsion.
What?
Iron and phosphorus. Cod liver oil.
Wow.
It's amber.
It is amber.
It's embossed on the bottom.
Wow.
It's got a trademark thing on the bottom.
I thought it was a Scott's emulsion with just the amber cod liver oil.
No, that's
in
a medicine.
Well, now that's the one I've never seen, Paul.
Amber. Whoa.
How about that?
That was cool. We both seen it at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, I would not dump that out.
Oh, y'all did.
It's bound to be nasty. Yeah, everybody's seen that one.
That was good on video because I had
no
clue what it was.
I didn't either. I assumed it was a Scott's emulsion.
All right.
That is cool. Ferroleum emulsion cod liver oil.
It's a boss. And it's
Iron
still
and
got the stuff in it.
Yeah. Iron and phosphorus. That could be an Illinois bottle, man.
Oh boy.
I don't know what that's trademark registered. Well, where's the trademark on?
Might have to do some research.
Ooh, yeah. Boy, look at that. He's just pulling out bottles and I'm sitting here jabbering. Man, look at that. It's still got the seal in it. And it's got some cod liver oil in that one, boy. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, it sure will. I would not want to pop that cork. Near any girl you're going to be dating, Paul, my clue is do not open this bottle yet.
Yeah, but enemies beware.
Yes.
With that
sting. Do not incur the wrath of Digger Dave or Pommel Paul. You will be very sorry. Boy, that's one of the nastiest tricks I ever did on
big
somebody.
medicine back there.
Is there? Look at that little sauce bottle. That's cute.
Yeah.
Man, this is cool.
Right here.
Hey, what is that? That's a big one. Oh, it's a Kilmer's.
It's the heart. Or the kidney.
Oh, I was going to say, oh my gosh.
I wish it was a heart.
Yeah. That's a nice one. Is it the one that says specific on it too? That's an older one.
It's the Cure.
It's the Cure, yep.
Yep.
All right, Paul. Nice going, man. Look at these meds he's pouring out.
Starting to hit the jackpot here.
Sure are. The great Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney, Liver, and Bladder Cure Specific. Yeah, that's the older one, man. Big size. Wow, I'm going to put these carefully over there. Hot diggity and dog. Yeah, that cod liver oil I have never seen before in 50 years of digging.
It's embossed. James P. Smith, New York, Chicago.
Oh yeah, look at that. All right, man. Just a thought, Paul, you know how people talk about, the combined years of experience. You realize we got over 80 years of combined digging experience. I'm not saying it to be bragging.
No, that's true.
Hey, what's that little bitty bottle right there? Oh, it's just a little interesting side note. See, now that should have been embossed. Could have been a local druggist. It makes me feel old.
I'm back down to the bottle I was going to grab before it came
there it
in.
is. All right, well, that's kind of a letdown. But it's a nice pickle, aqua.
Wow, there's still a lot sticking out right there, Dad. There's a milk glass.
Huh?
That's a milk glass Armor, maybe?
What is that?
Yeah,
Hey,
one of them.
It is.
Armor and Company, Chicago. It's got a little chip, but that's only the second one I found here.
Yeah. It might be. It could be. It is an Armor and Company.
I found about 5 variations of that bottle.
I know it. They like their Armor stuff here, didn't they? Man, I can't believe the pile of bottles you're getting here. Look at that, man. That's all just in 2 or 3 hours here?
Yeah.
2 hours of digging, man. You're in a honey hole. And it keeps it going. Yeah. Well, that cod liver oil, that was a surprise, because
really
honestly,
was. I was like, I thought it was an Amber Scott's emulsion.
Yeah. Well, you're back to 3-in-1s now.
That is a 3-in-1 oil, but I'm going to check them now.
Yeah, I know.
Cutter.
Well, you probably had your 1 in 1,000 King
did.
Cutter, so
that was it for the next 5 years.
Yep, you got some dues to pay now for King Cutter bottles. We just don't find those very often.
Amber chemical bottle.
Yep, Amber Smith. Wow, man, the way things are going for you today, that thing might be embossed.
D & Co.
Yeah.
Park Davis.
Yep, sure is. Wow, man.
Broken plate. Pint whiskey flask.
Mm-hmm. Slick.
Let's see. Ketchup. It's got one of them net weight, highly embossed.
Oh, yeah. Net weight. We were talking to a new friend of ours, Vern Thistlethwaite, on the way here. He bought a bottle from us and he dropped it off there at his house. Had a good visit, and Vern was saying, well, how many bottles do you find, you know, a day? And we said, well, probably between the two of us, we find probably 100 bottles a day or more, and I think that's an understatement to
Today, I think it is.
Yeah, that's putting it on the low end today. Of course, Paul's definitely found more than I have, but of course I haven't been digging as much. I'm over here flapping my jaws. Oh, it's fun.
Not to miss anything here.
Yeah. You want me to cut this big root out of here for you? Is that in the way?
It's okay. I got past it.
All right. It's been dug back this other way, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Side, kinda.
Is that dish hole?
Well, look at that, a soap dish.
I haven't found one of those for a while here. It's
real nice ironstone soap dish.
A whole bunch of broken ones.
Has that got a back mark? It looks like it does.
Yeah, it's got a blue shield on it.
Does it?
EL-Co or EL Elroy maybe?
Huh. That's nice. That's probably older. A lot of these ironstone dishes go back older.
Yeah, they used them for a long time.
They did.
They'd hit the ground and they wouldn't break. They'd put them right back.
That's probably an American-made one.
Yeah.
It's not got the British crest on there. It's got like a Union Shield EL. Not sure what company that is, but there were several of them that made ironstone. So, all right, nice find, Paul.
All right.
Keeps it rolling.
Ironstone mug.
Wow.
It's broke.
Broken coffee mug in there.
Man, there's stuff way back in here too.
Yeah.
If that top stays up, I'm gonna pull out some here.
Oh, this is fun. Well,
I'm digging above where your hole is.
You are, yeah.
I'm mining ahead of him.
Mining's getting up ahead of me here. That's what it is, see.
That's the trick.
That's the... Whoa, that didn't sound so good.
Unembossed quart.
Yep, we got a bunch of them.
There's a square, clear pickle. We like them.
Pickle, it'll turn purple.
Nice thick glass.
Yeah, wait till you see how pretty those are when they turn.
Dodging cave in.
Whiskey after whiskey. That would look green almost. Oh boy, never get tired of this.
I think it's talking to me.
Yeah, I think it's giving you some hints there.
The roots are in the way.
I think if you pull the right bottle out of that top, I think the whole thing will come in. But you can see we're right near the top here. It's not dangerous. If that fell in on him completely, he wouldn't be in any danger. Be a little dusty.
Indianapolis Brewery, top's gone.
Indianapolis, yeah.
All right, let's see this big rock. That's a
gotta
heavy
come
stone.
Ooh, yeah. One of them green mineral waters.
Yep. It's got a little chip on it.
And blown with a little ring top on it. Look at all that trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure. They like it. 110-year-old trash. Hey, there's a nice lid.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what jar that goes on. In food jars, I bet. Oh, that's weird. I just ran a piece of glass up under my fingernail.
Oh no.
Could have done without that. All right.
Big blob.
Oh.
Blob beer. Come on, baby. Oh,
Hey, it is
embossed.
embossed.
Oh, it's Detroit, but it's
Detroit.
It's nice though.
Coppets Melchers.
Yeah, it is with a star, but
yeah,
it's a clear. It's a light
That's
aqua, almost clear.
That's an older one.
Yeah,
too,
it is.
looks
It's
like.
90s, at least early 90s.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one, Paul.
Yeah.
Coppets Melchers Brewing Company, Detroit, with a star on it. Yeah, that's a nice old one. That's blob top.
Yeah.
Man, we hit the beers. Let's dump what lacks in some things that makes up for in others. We will not complain. Uh-oh, it's falling. There's one right there falling. Yeah. Oh. It's a product jar. Yep. Little milk glass.
Yeah, kind of odd looking.
It is a odd one. It's got ribbed panels. You know what? I think that's one of them Nile face cream.
Oh.
Hey, it's got the
Top
lid
and
and all.
bottom.
Does it have anything on it on the inside? I'm still admiring the first one.
Oh, it's water.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh, it's the original stuff.
That
just spilled out on me. Actually, it smells good.
Does it?
Yeah, it has a
Some
rosy smell to it.
Kind of a nice face cream bottle jar.
I think she's ready to
I believe you're right. Here she comes.
Make sure the whole hill don't
now
fall
saying
in.
Moni. I'm gonna move my bony bottom out of here. I better watch what I'm saying. Alright. I don't see anything in there. Alright, boy, mosquitoes are getting me. Blame it on the skeeters. I gotta see this. What's that? It does actually smell pretty good. It's probably got some embossing underneath that goo. Another whiskey.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna have a whole box of them.
You sure are.
There's one of them pretty green
Green?
beers.
Yeah. Like an English beer or
Yeah,
something.
They're
Pretty ones,
colored.
oh yeah.
Some lighter colored.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, oh, this is fun. Paul's stuff here, kind of spread out over about a period of half an acre here of ground. Mine's down in there. Got some more there. I got some more. I got some over here in the bucket yet. Oh man.
Well, you want to switch? I'm getting tired of pulling out bottles.
Yeah, you're just keeping it going, man. All right. Well, I'm gonna go down and shovel out some. And, well, you knocked that stuff. Hey, is that a
amber mineral?
amber? Yeah, Abelina. Abelina natural cathartic water. Hey, that one's a boss.
Warner.
William
One
Warner.
laboratory bottle, St. Louis,
Yep.
Philadelphia, and
A
St.
little
Louis.
tablets bottle.
Yep.
Medicinal tablets. I got one with a label on it.
Good little bottle.
I wonder how many different patent medicines you got here today out of this hole.
Oh, man, a lot.
You've gotten a lot. Know that. There's some really nice ones. Wowee. Well, it's going to be interesting. See how many you got. Uh-oh. I'd get your phone right behind you. That's fixing to fall there.
Thanks.
He's got another cave-in coming there, but...
Yeah, I think I gotta take a break, but I
Yeah.
don't think I'm done yet.
Nope. I'm going to take a little break and get a snack. Something to eat. One final push maybe this evening here. you got your work cut out for you boxing those up, man.
I know. I'm gonna have to double my labor today.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going back down here and see if I can find anything. Yeah, back to my hole. I'm going to show you something. I don't know how well you can see it. It's probably dark down here in the hole, but it's a great big old toilet. And it's broken. You can see here I already found a couple other pieces to it, but it looks like it's substantially there, and it's got real nice raised flowers or some kind of design on it. But you can see it's got the foot down there and everything, so it won't come out yet. I'm going to try to pull it out here right away. Just in a little bottle there. I think it's a slick. A little clear slick, but it's like a Godfrey's cordial type. See that? A tapered clear, they call that Godfrey's cordial. Had opium in them. But anyhow, I'm gonna try to get that thing out of here. I just wanted to show it. Pretty cool. Big old toilet down in there. And there she is in all her glory. 1880s, 1890s porcelain toilet. Real fancy, nice designs, floral. That's the fancy model. And interestingly enough, it's broken, of course. But interesting, it says Illinois Malleable Iron Company, Chicago. And that's the same company that made the toilet that we got up there by the picnic table. So maybe I'll show that right away, but I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, a couple other things that I just pulled this one out. It's a nice bottle. It's a Sanitas Nut Food Company from Battle Creek, Michigan. Nice amber one, which is a lot harder to find than aqua. It's a ground lip, hand blown. Once in a while I find these in aqua when I lived up in Michigan, and that's pretty cool. It had something to do with the Kellogg's company later on. I think the Sanitas Nut Food Company was bought out or became Kellogg's. It was started by the guy with the Kellogg name anyway. And this was interesting. It's broken, but it's a unique fruit jar lid, zinc band, and that's for a Knowlton vacuum jar. You see the vented holes in the top? It had a glass lid underneath there. I've got one at home there. I'll show maybe in the cleanup. Yeah, Pluto water. It's got the little Pluto guy on the bottom there. Pickle. Some other little things. Oh, this was cool. Little China doll head. Broken off, but it's there. And then got a little baby doll bathtub. They're porcelain. It's kind of cool. I don't know if that's a coin in there. Probably not, but anyhow, that's old. That came out of there. Little salt shaker there and some other stuff. All right, well, we're gonna go take a break, get something to eat here in a minute, but I think I'll go ahead and dig out just a little bit more here. Kind of show some of this. I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see, but let's get down in here and dig some of this out. A couple bottles back in here. We'll see what they are together. Get them out. Yeah, there's a little whiskey bottle, a little half-pint whiskey, pre-prohibition. Well, it looks like a food bottle there. Well, looks like 3 or 4 bottles back in there. There's another one there. Oh, there's a Slick Medicine. A drugstore bottle with measurements on it. Looks like blue ribbon or something on the bottom. Alright. Broken whiskey. Oh, there's a big tall cylinder olive bottle. Paul found a couple of them over there. I find a lot of them here in this dump. Oh, there's a big old round bottle back in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Sometimes the light glints off of them, sometimes it doesn't. One over here. That's another broken soda. We'll use that for a drinking glass. Right on the bottom of the dump here. I heard clay I'm digging against there is the bottom. A lot of metal. I never got that toilet out of there. That was a job. This looks like a whiskey. Yeah, it is. I think it's cracked. Yeah, it's all cracked. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay. But anyway, there's still stuff back in there. I'm gonna take a break here. Get a snack. And get a snack and we'll be back. Okay, there look like a Coke glass. Anybody see Coca-Cola on there? It's kind of flared. An old soda fountain glass there. Don't see no name on it though. Amber Slick. Oh no, it isn't. That's got something on it. Can't quite make it out. Peroxide of hydrogen. Oh well, that's cool. It's actually packed by Frank Tea and Spice Company, Cincinnati. That's actually a pretty scarce bottle. Frank Tea and Spice Company. They're the ones that made jumbo peanut butter. And that's a good one there. All right. Well, we're scoring on the medicines today. It's a good day. All right, gotta go get something to eat. Where I can't reach. We're kind of winding down for the day here. We're still digging though. There's Paul up there in his hole, and you can see my hole. I'm getting pretty close to him. So we're just about to link up there. And that big chunk there will probably fall in before we're done for the day. But yeah, I've got a couple piles of bottles there. Got a bucket of good keepers. A bunch of other bottles there. A couple I just dug in the last little bit here. Got a real nice little aqua ink bottle. I think it's a Sanford's. Yeah. A little aqua Sanford's ink bottle. Some whiskeys. Got some neat redware. Well, it's not redware, but it's some kind of a big jardiniere, you know, like a planter. But it had hand-painted flowers on it, real pretty. So I saved the ones that I could save with flowers. And here's a Saxoner's Bitterquill mineral water bottle. You can see that's kind of pretty. It's nice whittled glass. A lot of them is whittled like that. I got a whiskey with a sheared top on it, which is kind of cool, but no name. And there's a Royce from Cleveland, Ohio, cologne bottle. Fancy jelly glass there, beef glass. Aqua glass jar lid, kind of for an oversized jar. And some other little doodad. There's a Heinz horseradish. Here's a Crofts and Reed delicious flavoring extracts. Got a couple sodas there, pickled. Got some more up in here, getting ready to pull out. Dug this area all down in here to make sure I got it all. So I've been working on that a lot and finished that up. That's where that toilet came out. This is some kind of there's a chalkware bust of, looks like a military man. I don't know if somebody knows who that is just from half a face. You see he's got a military uniform on there, buttoned up to his neck. But it was a chalk bust, and that's all there was of it. Didn't damage it any. It's just, it was already pretty well toasted. But I might bring that home anyway. It's kind of conversation piece. Little child's cup there or something. Enameled ware. Yeah, and just now got a Larkin Company bottle there from Buffalo with a nice monogram on it. Put that up there. That's a keeper. There was a couple showing, but now I don't know where they are. Let's see that one. I think there's one right here. Let's see if we can get that one out. Yeah, it's one of them medicine bottles. Victor says on the bottom. A drugstore bottle with measurements. That'll be nice turned. There's an old bucket. Be careful pulling them out of there. Got a can. Pretty solid. Nothing in it though. Some other rusty stuff. There was a little. That's broken. Something down in there I see. I have to dig that out. Here's a cylinder bottle. I still haven't got this thing out. That's been in there a long time, but I think it's one of them Virginia Dares, like Garrett wines. But anyway, I'll set the camera up here. See if we can hear. What are you hitting up in here? Uh-oh, trees.
Just a landslide.
When the landslide brought you down.
Yeah.
When the landslide bring you down.
Said,
Yep. Stevie Nicks here.
That's it.
He's been finding other stuff up here. He just got a Horlicks malted milk. Cool little bulbous bottle.
Yeah,
Like
a lot of slicks, but just
Yeah.
unusual stuff. There's another Kilmer.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
A ball mason jar.
Yeah, there's a 7-inch size Dr. Kilmer's. Now, if you can just find the sample, Paul, you'll have the trifecta.
You're right.
You'll have a hat trick. That
I'd
nice.
like to find the yellow-green one.
Yeah, that would really be good.
Yeah.
Nice little glass there. A few other little trinkets he's got. Just kind of finishing up. All right, our battery's just about dead. I'm gonna dig just a couple more things out here while we still got the opportunity. What did you just hit?
Another holes.
Another Halls. All right, Paul's got another Halls here. He's pulling them out. All right, let's see what we got up in here. You can see that. A couple of little medicine there. Oh, it's another Chamberlain's bottle. Yep, a Chamberlain's cough remedy from Des Moines, Iowa. Hit the pain balm earlier. So that's a keeper. And what else is up in there? There's one down here on the bottom. like a ketchup. We'll dig it out. Yep. Ketchup bottle. Nice panels on it. That's the iron. Okay, I managed to have another battery, so the battery just went dead in the camera, so that's never a good thing. Alright, here we go. Oh, I see a light bulb right there. A little wee light bulb. Just when the battery went out, I had to break out. Yeah, those things are like little bombs, man. If you want to play a trick on somebody, and you set that down in a hole and put a little dirt on it, you know, and they step on it, it pop. But that's an unusual light bulb. It's an older one with a little nipple on the top there. We haven't been finding many light bulbs either, have we, Paul? No. It's kind of odd. Let's get underneath there. Dig out this one last little area here. And see if we can find something interesting. They got beer back in there, but unembossed kind of beer. Have we got anything on those? There's some kind of what that is. Oh, there's a little insulator thing, or it's one of them for the telephone. For the telephone jar setups. I think that's the top of a carbon cell out of one of them telephone things. That's kind of cool. And here comes a beer. He's never got anything on him. Yep, this is no exception. ABGM Co. on the bottom. Dolphus Bush. That's bigger than the one that Paul hit earlier. Paul hit one about a 9-inch tall. That's a bigger size. Right. Let's keep it rolling. On the bottom. I'm getting wet, man. Is it raining? I feel rain all of a sudden. Where did that come from? Oh, there's a couple bottles back up in there. Let's get these out right here. You can see them. Uh-oh, here comes the wall. It looks like it's going to cave in on me. That's a big unembossed whiskey. Here they come. And there's a big Garrett and Company Virginia Dare wine. Yep, with a nice eagle on it, Virginia Dare. Find them in here. Paul found one earlier, didn't he? Yeah. Okay, I got more coming. It's fixing to fall though. Yet another unembossed whiskey. Plenty of those. Alright, I have a couple working on it right here. Big amber there. Broken. There's a little jar, little medicinal salts jar of some kind. Let's see if I can show what's going on back in there. I'm going to get the camera here for a minute. Show you. Whoa, it's still falling in from the top there. If you can see back in there, see there's a blob top sticking out there. Let me see if I can get the camera where I can adjust it here. There's a little milk glass thing that just fell in. Yeah, it's got something on the bottom, but we'll not worry about that. Alright, let's see if we can get those 3 bottles back in there. One looks like a blob top beer, this looks like a whiskey, or medicine's got the top broke on. Let's get that blob beer out of there before something happens to it. Find some nice beers in this stuff. Here it comes. Alright, let's see what it is. There it is, and it is a slick. Oh, brother. Oh, well. It's got SIGW on the bottom. That's about all. It's mold blown. It's got a nice blob top on it, but nothing else. Okay, let's see what that other one is. It might be a whiskey. Oh, it's a jar. Looks like a ball mason. I think it says just ball, real faintly. It says ball. Huh. Alright, well. There's a little food jar, wide mouth jar. Some water. Up the hill there's something in there. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to step back here and knock this in a minute. Dig this down in here, and we'll see what's left down there. I just started knocking this in and seen there's a broken sign there, and there's a little stoneware jar right on top of it. Can you see it? That would have been cool. It looks like the sign's broken here. Down here's where I was just digging, but it's going to knock this in. But anyway, that jar, there's the lid, and you can still see the red, little part of the red ring that was around it. That's a cute little jar. It looks like a little weir, so let me see if that jar's whole. I'm going to try to be careful what's left of that sign. It might be able to salvage something off of it. Can't tell what it is. But anyway, let's see if we can get that out of there. My trusty little hand digger here. It's possible that sign's just smaller and it's bent or something, but it looks like it's broken. Alright, I think we can get that little jar now. Oh yeah, it's one of them little cute ones, Paul, little pint size.
Oh wow.
Look at that, isn't that neat?
Yeah.
And there's the lid for it. The lid was right on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, little pint weir. Yay.
Nice find.
Yeah. Here comes this porcelain sign. It's... Oh, you know what? It's going farther up. I don't know if it is broke. I can't tell. It's a small advertising sign. I see something about Minins on it. Minins borated talcum or something.
Yeah.
You know, that's...
New Jersey.
Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, I don't want to bend it and break any of the enamel on it.
It might be one of the shape. It's a shape.
Yeah, I think it is. I thought it was broken.
Oh, Dad.
Oh man, yeah. That is so cool.
You want me to hold?
Yeah, here, you want to hold the camera? I'm going to try to work this out carefully here. Try not to scratch. You got to be careful. It's already dented up in here when they threw it in. But I think it's...
There it is. Oh, it's a mortar and pestle shape.
It's a mortar and pestle, and it's brass, it looks like.
Oh, right.
Oh, it was porcelain on brass.
Oh, wow.
And it was...
It's still, you could still read it though.
You can read that part.
It's all there.
Yep, it said Minins borated talcum, and it's even
got a picture of a
baby
it's
or
a baby
guy.
or a boy, I can't tell.
Ooh, the porcelain's coming off right there where it was
Yeah,
bent.
but look at that.
Newark, New Jersey. Recommended by physicians, and it's a shape like a mortar and pestle.
That is so cool. That is awesome.
All right.
That's a first for us.
Yeah. That and that jar was sitting right on top of it.
Wow,
So,
look at that.
isn't that kind of neat?
Yeah, that is awesome. Way to go, Dad.
All right, it's beat up, but it's still pretty neat. So I'm gonna leave it just like it is. So
I already gave up on my hole. It's caving in over there quite a bit.
what I was gonna... Okay, just pulled out that cool porcelain sign and little pint weir jar and hit this very next shovelful. This thing here, it's stuck in coal tar pitch, and it's got like broken glass and bottlenecks and bottle bottoms all stuck together, conglomerated, and it smells, man. It's an old coal tar pitch. You can see here some more of this stuff where it came out of here. It was all liquid when they poured that in there, and there was bottles that ran right into the bottles and got real hardened on them. See that? There's a big chunk of it there. So yeah, that's kind of wild. It's all conglomerated into that coal tar pitch. So I'm gonna throw that to the side. But anyway, that's a neat hand-blown fancy whiskey bottle. It's just like the Casper's whiskeys. The neck there. Unfortunately, it's unembossed, so it might have been a labeled one, but that was still a neat find. Boy, the mosquitoes are getting me now.
Yeah, they are. They're bad.
Woo! They've come back with a vengeance. So, all right, we're just finishing up. I'm going to dig just a little bit more here, and then we're probably going to call it a day by the time we get all of our goodies packed up. But I can't resist, after hitting that sign, I got to see if there's any more in the nearby vicinity. A couple of whiskeys there. Let me see what this is. Just one little slick hand-blown whiskey flask. Probably another one right there. Yep, another one. I got something buzzing around my head too.
Oh, there's about
what is that?
Mosquitoes.
Is there? I heard. That's probably what. There's a whiskey with a stopper still in it right there. Pull the stopper out. See it? Man. Oh, there's a bunch of whiskeys up in here. That's a pint one there. Wonder how many of them we've hit today. Alright, well, here's some more of that conglomerated stuff. See it? Black. Real hard. Coal tar pitch. It was liquid when they poured that in here. So that's pretty crazy. Up here's where that sign was at. I'm hoping there might be another one somewhere. Probably not. But there's bottles up in there. So. Oh, the neck broken on it. There's a brick. This is getting ready to cave in. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. We had a good day.
Oh yeah.
Paul, he's swatting mosquitoes off of me here. You got my back, huh?
I'm more tired now than I was earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, I wouldn't know either. We dug for what, about 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah.
But anyway, there's still stuff sticking out in there. We'll come back to it next time. So if this hasn't all fallen in. All right. Well, there was our steps going up, so we might have to go up a different way now. So we're going to get all of our stuff together here. We got lots of bottles we got to get packed out.
Yep, piles of them.
Piles here, there, buckets, everything. So, all right, great day.
Yeah.
Good job, Paul. Give thanks to the Lord, and should go down, jump in the creek, and wash off a little bit.
I know.
Okay, well, we'll see you in the cleanup. And here we are, back safe and sound at home. I'm going to do a cleanup here. I'm going to show, first of all, the bottles that I dug, and then I'll show Paul's here. So, anyway, we've had a lot going on, so we just now got them cleaned up. So, I'll go ahead and show a few what we got here. Got several different patent medicines. This is a little Ayers Cherry Pectoral, it says on the sides, from Lowell, Mass. And it's a little small size bottle from 1890s, turn of the century. A real popular little medicine for coughs and different problems. That's about a $20 bottle. Little small one there. This is a hard to find size of a little Weir jar. It's got the Weir patent there on the lid. March something 1892. But anyway, that's a nice little jar. I believe I've got a clamp for that, and that toggle, it's hard to find those. But anyway, you can find them on the Cockanaw Club cheese jars sometimes that are pretty reasonable. You get them, they got that little iron toggle clamp. But that's about a $40 jar. And this is probably one of my better finds of the day. It's a peroxide of hydrogen, which normally isn't anything special. But this one's packed by Frank Tea and Spice Company from Cincinnati. And that's the same company that made the jumbo peanut butter and a lot of different food products. But this was one of their medicinal products, peroxide of hydrogen, which I personally hadn't seen one before. So I'd say that would put it up there above the $50, $60 range. That's a pretty scarce bottle. So there's a lot of collectors of Frank Tea and Spice Company. So that was a cool find. And this was interesting. It's a Noxit. And that was a medicine treatment for venereal disease, for gonorrhea and syphilis. And originally it would have had a little glass applicator tube on the inside. And that was from Chicago, from C.W. Beggs and Company. Popular, used here in Illinois quite a bit in 1890s, early 1900s. And that would be about a $20 bottle. And this is a nice one, little amber jar. It says the Sanitas Nut Food Company, Battle Creek, Michigan. And it's hand blown with a ground lip on it there. And that company was associated with Kellogg's that made the cereal, Kellogg's cereal. And that jar's a little harder to find in amber, so that'd be about 40 bucks. Little sample size Kemp's Balsam here. Probably can't see these very good. I'm trying to get this video done so we can get it loaded tonight, because we got more digging to do and other things, so if I don't get it tonight I'm in trouble. And there's a real nice whittled Saxonder's bitter quill. You can see the whittling there somewhat. See how crude that is, the glass. I just like those, man. A lot of them are like that. Nice crude whittled bottles. Saxonder's bitter quill, Hunyadi Genos. And if you've been watching our channel, you can see we do dig those fairly regular. Not very many, but just like one every time, you know, when we do find them. But it's got an applied lip on it, so it's one of the older ones. And that would be about $20 because it's so whittled nice. There's a little sample whiskey. I just brought it home because it was a nice swirls around the shoulder there. It's kind of cute. 3-piece mold blown. And an unembossed bitters. Sure hoping that was going to be a local Illinois bitters. There's a couple real rare ones with sunken panels like that, but unfortunately that one didn't have anything on it. But yeah, it's still cool. A couple of the Chamberlain's bottles from Des Moines, Iowa. Chamberlain's Cough Remedy. I didn't take time to clean these up very well. And another brother product here, Chamberlain's Pain Balm, both from the same company. So those are nice bottles, about 15 bucks a piece. It's a little aqua Sanford's Ink, little square one, 1910, 1915 period. Probably about $15 on that one. And we got down here, we got a couple extract bottles, Crofts and Reed Delicious Flavoring Extracts from Chicago, and hand blown. It's probably about a $10 bottle. Royce, Cleveland, Ohio. About the same on that, 10-15 bucks. This was a little porcelain or ceramic vial, the tube, and it was either one of those insulators that goes into the old floor joists where they ran a wire through there, but I believe it's the top off of one of the old cell batteries that they had, so we found them in the batteries before. Alright, then we got 3 of the Clinton Bottling Works there, Clinton, Illinois. One is amethyst, and we got 2 that are hand blown crown tops, so that was pretty neat. And my favorite bottle, the best bottle that I got, was it's got a seal embossed on the shoulder, and it's stamped Pernod Fills. And it was Pernod, I guess they pronounce it in France. But that was an absinthe bottle, real dark green, real pretty. Looks like a wine bottle. You see it's got the big kick up in the bottom, but Pernod Fills. And those are nice bottles. That's about $80 bottle. And here's a bait treasure of all. Showed up just while I was doing some recording. We got 3 of Paul's kids here. The big one in the middle, what's your name?
My name is
Your name's Lily, isn't it?
And I have a sticker too.
Yeah, you got a sticker.
Yeah.
Over here we got Luna, little daughter, and we got Lunar, twin brother. Yep, they're doing real good. Hey Luna. Proud dad there. He was just bringing his bottles over here. We got down here,
He's pulling my hair.
got jugs, all kinds of stuff. That's what Paul
He's pulling
dug.
my hair.
Yeah. Is he grabbing your hair? They're just so cute. But we appreciate everybody, your prayers. And
Let me see the camera. Let me see the
oh, I'm
I'm
doing a video here. You're gonna be in the movies.
Yeah.
You're gonna be famous. You're in the movies.
God, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and
Take
get
it back to the sticker.
take a picture of the sticker. There it is. What is that? I'm gonna eat that. I think that's a banana. I'm gonna eat it. That was good.
I'm gonna have fun.
Do try again.
Here's the kids.
How many honey pots
Just Bunny's missing. Bunny's
are you clever?
not able to be here today, but
How many carrots do I have? Ginger. Oh,
Luna and Luna,
Good, won't you?
little
How
Lily.
many carrots do I have?
Yeah, Lily helped me clean a bunch of them bottles. She's getting real good and not breaking
Did you
them.
help Daddy?
Carrots do I have?
Yeah.
You helped him clean.
For about a half hour, she was scrubbing on them.
Aren't you? Who did 6 pots of honey?
Yep, good kids.
Super good twins.
Oh,
Show 'em your
they're just
piano.
wonderful.
You got.
Yeah.
Hey, give my hand out. Give my hand out.
Wait, we wanted to show the twins and Lily, see how they're growing. They're getting big.
Oh, you got a keyboard.
Oh, you got a keyboard now.
I have the piano.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, keyboard piano.
Keyboard piano. Yay.
A noise maker.
I just didn't want it to fall.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Just had company. Paul brought his bottles by and had his little twins with him, Luna and Lunar David, and had his daughter Lily. So we had a little visit there. That was always nice. But I'll get back to the bottles here. We'll finish this up. So I think we were on the Pernod bottle, the absinthe bottle, Pernod. So I think we already talked about that one. So let's move on here. This is a nice little hand-blown wine bottle, and got the sunken bottom. Still has some of the old foil seal around the neck there. No embossing on that one. This is the next day, by the way. We got visiting, and we had a lot going on, so I didn't get to finish up the video on the bottles, and I apologize. We were hoping to get that video out a little sooner, but anyway, we were delayed on that. But another Garrett and Company Virginia Dare, and where I do this at is in my kitchen window here, me and Shelley's place, and you probably can't see as good this morning. It's overcast and been raining, but boy, the birds are sure loving it. But anyway, Virginia Dare bottle, and a couple little doll legs. There's a doll leg, and there's a little doll bathtub. Isn't that cute? I thought that was the neatest little thing. Shaped like the old bathtubs they had back in the 1800s. So and I think you put a little baby in there or something. There's a little doll dish. And first time I think I've gotten 2 doll heads in one day for a long time. But anyways, old China doll head, probably from the 1880s or so. And this is the best doll head I've dug yet in the dump. Didn't get to clean it up very good, just washed the dirt and stuff out of it. But it's a real nice big Bisque doll head. It's got a real nice mark on it from Germany, Simon and Halbig. And that's a fairly rare doll head, great big one there. We've dug other S&H or Simon and Halbig dolls before, but anyhow, that's a really nice one, probably from 1890s. So you can see the size of my hand there. It's a good size one, so that was really neat. Did not find the eyes. You can see she got her teeth in there, but anyhow, that was a nice find. It was exciting. Would have been our best find of the day here. Still pretty cool, but it's an old brass. It's in, enamel on brass, porcelain actually, and you can see where a lot of the porcelain has been chipped off. And I didn't hit it or anything, but it was already messed up when it was down in the hole, as I'm sure you watched it being dug. But it's shaped like a mortar and pestle. Isn't that cool? And it's probably about 10 or 11 inches tall. but it had Menen's borated talcum toilet powder there, and it's shaped like one of the original old cans that the Menen's borated talcum powder came in. Got a picture on the front there from the Menen Chemical Company, Newark, New Jersey, recommended by physicians. So that was really awesome. And what makes it unusual, it was on brass. Usually these porcelain signs from the 1800s, early 1900s, they're on steel on the back, you know, like some kind of metal, but this was brass. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Probably just sell it as it is. But we also got a couple of these beer bottles. This was unembossed except for on the bottom, ABGM Co., which is Adolphus Busch Glass Manufacturing Company. It's out of Belleville, St. Louis. Probably a St. Louis beer. Maybe an Anheuser-Busch or something would have been labeled. 1890s, early 1900 on that. And just a few other little things. Got a nice fancy decorated big spoon, a little larger size glass fruit jar lid, and then little light bulbs. Got an ink bottle, Carter's. This was kind of cool. It was a whiskey bottle, real fancy neck there, and it had this stuff all conglomerated into it. This is old black coal tar pitch that was probably dumped in there when it was still hot, like liquid, and it lit onto this bottle, and there was other bottles stuck on it. A couple of them they came off, but this stuff I just left on there, all conglomerated in here, hardened up. So that's kind of interesting. There was another broken doll head. Somebody might want to make a decorative art piece out of that. You know, almost looks like one of them New Orleans masks or something, doesn't it? But then another little broken doll head. So boy, it's all in one day there. A little Marinello cold cream jar. That was a broken blue willow bowl. Nice. And there's a Knowlton vacuum fruit jar lid. If you ever see a lid like that with zinc band, it's got the little pre-made holes in there. That's for a Knowlton vacuum jar. But it had a little glass insert on the inside of that. But yeah, H.J. Heinz horseradish. There was a straight-sided Coke from Decatur, Illinois, which we're going to start, you know, eventually cutting some of these and making glasses and little utility doodads out of them whenever we get time. As if we will ever get time to do that. The Harbauer Tomato Products Company, Detroit, and little Curtis Brothers ketchup. Another little Heinz jar here, some kind, marmalade jar, and a little tapered Godfrey's cordial. It's unembossed, but it would have had opium in that. So that was about it for what I got. And now I'm going to get these out of the window and set up the stuff from Paul over here. This is some of Paul's stuff. He's got like a couple boxes and a bucket. He's got a lot of stuff. And I didn't show this, just some broken pieces that I dug that day. But we're going to try to put together a little grouping of that kind of stuff, you know, if people want to use them for artwork, anything they can use them for. We're not going to try to get much money out of them, just, you know, our postal costs, maybe a few dollars for it. But anyway, we'll get back on that. We're going to try. So, all right, well, let me get Paul's stuff out here, and then we'll show that. And here's what Paul dug that day. So we'll talk about these. He got quite a bit of cool stuff here. It's interesting. A lot to talk about, so I better get with it. Nice crown top hand-blown soda from Collinsville, Illinois. Delamano Bottling Works, Collinsville, Illinois. And so that's a real nice one. It's hand-blown. And that's about a $25 bottle. And one of my favorites, it's Ferroleum Emulsion of cod liver oil, iron and phosphorus, says on it. And it is a hand-blown bottle, and it's still got stuff in it, as you can see here. And Paul, thankfully, has the knowledge to not try to get that out of there. It's still kind of sealed, somewhat. So but anyway, that stuff would be very nasty if it got on your bottle brushes or got on anything. So, emulsion of cod liver oil. That's a really scarce bottle. I don't know what it'd be valued at. We've never dug. I believe it's from Buffalo, New York, the company, but I personally value it 40 or 50 bucks. Pretty neat bottle. And one that from near Paul's house. It was made originally in the early 1900s. Schramm automatic sealer. I don't know how well you can see that, but it has a unique seal beaded neck seal there. It had a little pressed down tin lid on that with a little wire clamp. That's a pint size, and that's about a $30 bottle, $35 jar, I should say. And this is an unusual one. It's a ketchup bottle. It says M. Schoenberg and Company, New York, with a nice monogram there inside of a sunburst. So that's one we hadn't seen before. Pretty cool old hand-blown ketchup bottle. About a $25 bottle. All got a dioxygen. It says dioxygen, the Oakland Chemical Company around the base there. These are pretty plentiful in our area, hand-blown there. Just worth a few dollars. And this is one that we hardly ever find, but they're nice when you find them. An E.C. Simmons Keen Cutter. On one side it says Simmons Hardware Company. The other side it said Keen Cutter Oil. But it's an older hand-blown Keen Cutter bottle. They're worth about $30, $35. And another real cool bottle. Paul Doug. Dr. Jones Liniment. It's got a beaver on it. That's from Spidell and Company out of some little town in New York. I forgot now which town it is in New York, but anyway, popular bottle. It's nice, boldly embossed. That's the large size. That's about a $25, $30 bottle. And one from Chicago, Dr. Winchell's Teething Syrup from Emmert Proprietary Company, Chicago, Illinois. That's from 1890s. And it's a $25 bottle. Paul got a lot of medicines. It's amazing. Got this little group here, a bunch of medicine bottles we'll talk about in a minute. But he really loaded up on the medicines. Yeah, real common Dr. J. Hostetler stomach bitters. You can see it's nice, boldly embossed. But anyway, he got two of those. Got that one, and then there's one down here. Chapman and Smith. It has a trademark rolling pin on there. That was rolling pin extracts. Probably vanilla or lemon extract from Chicago. 1890s, early 1900 bottle. That one's worth $25. That's a hard to find. It's a large size there. And he got a pair of Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root bottles. The large size here with a nice embossed sunken kidney panel on it. And this is the older style where it says the Great, and then down at the bottom the Specific. And the ones that say Cure, of course. In the 1890s they had the ones like this. And then after 1906 they put Remedy in here instead of Cure. And then the word Specific disappears, and then finally the Great disappears. And so you can kind of almost see a chronology of Dr. Kilmer's bottles. And that one's worth 30 bucks, the big one. Here's the smaller size, 7-inch size, Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney, Liver, and Bladder Cure. And it's hand blown. It's a $20 bottle. If you dig those, okay. Just giving you a ballpark ideal. Boy, the birds are going crazy today. Look, I don't know if you can see, there are little squirrels out there. There's Squirrel Man. He's eating some bread there that we threw out, and birds are just having a heyday. But anyway, we'll better not get too distracted here. Coke Dandruff Cure, just embossed on the bottom. And I don't know if it had cocaine in it, but it's pretty interesting little bottle. Not much to look at on the sides, but it's from A.R. Bremer Company out of Chicago. And he was selling this in the 1890s, early 1900. Coke Dandruff Cure. Claimed to be for all kinds of things. Hair falling out, and cure your dandruff, and itchy head, and everything. So, alright, here's a little child's mug with a handle on it. Probably was originally sold with jelly or peanut butter, something inside of it, little tin lid, and could be reused as a little drinking mug. So that was cool. Nice shape on that one. There's the other Hostetler's, Paul Doug, Hostetler Stomach Bitters. And a blob beer. This is from Coppets Melchers. Let me see if I can get around here. Light's not going to be very good here. I apologize. Coppets Melchers Brewing Company out of Detroit, Michigan. It's got a nice star on it there. It's just going to be hard to see in the light that we got, but it is a blob top. 1890s bottle. It's probably $25, 30 bucks. Another common beer, Hoster from Columbus, Ohio. Nice blob top, large size. Early 1900s. I'd say Paul would probably get about 20 bucks out of that one. A Virginia Dare, our tallest bottle. I got one, Paul got one. It's from Norfolk, Virginia. He's got a nice eagle on there. And we get about $30 out of those once we're turned amethyst. That one will turn. And a unembossed, just cylinder, hand-blown whiskey bottle. Nice. You can use your imagination what company was on that. Anyway, little quart size. And the Jack Daniel shaped square. It's a nice whiskey bottle. See, with the unique Jack Daniel's company patented that in 1895. The square bottle. It's got a kind of a sunken bottom with a like a number on it, maybe 240 or something. But anyway, we're digging these. There's no name on them, so. But anyway, that's cool. This was an unusual aqua jar. It's kind of got a little flared out bottom. It's unembossed, but it's got a little fluted design around the base there, and it's a ground lip, so it's hand blown. Just some kind of a food product jar, I guess. Paul got a lid over here, but it's not the lid for that one. And a Colgate and Company with the original stopper still stuck in it. Alright, now you got several ink bottles here. Square, I think they're all bottom embossed. This is kind of odd. It would have had like a little brush or something down in there, maybe like a mucilage type thing. And you had well, boy, I'm glad that didn't spill out. It's probably got something embossed. This is a lid and all that goop stuck in the lid, but whatever it is, it's original goop. There's a ironstone china soap dish. On the back of it's got a nice maker's mark on it. And it's in a shield. It says hotel. It says ELP Co. And that stands for East Liverpool Pottery Company. Southeast Liverpool, Ohio. It was a big center of early porcelain and china production. And this one probably dates from the 1890s. And nice little ironstone dish. Be a good $25 item. Yeah, I got some other stuff here. Suter's extracts. There's a little F. Hoyt out of Philadelphia. That was a competitor of E.W. Hoyt out of Lowell, Massachusetts. I think we already talked about that when we dug it. Alright, you got a little line of medicines. It's got a Trask's ointment here. And a William Warner Company from Philadelphia and St. Louis. And hand-blown. An old hand-blown Listerine bottle. Lambert Pharmaceutical Company. It was in St. Louis. Well, this is not a medicine. Horlick's malted milk from Racine, Wisconsin. And this is not a medicine either. James P. Smith, New York, Chicago. It's hand-blown with a ground lip. That would have had spices in there. I've seen these before. Got Penang spices and different things for food. 3 the little Hall's Catarrh Cures. Nice, boldly embossed. That's from F. Cheney out of Toledo, Ohio. That's probably a little cologne bottle there, hand blown. Got little panels on it. Got some little doodads there, brass lid, and some kind of a little ceramic disc. Sloan's N&B liniment. Stands for nerve and bone. Got a little olive oil bottle there, another little salad dressing or something. There's a snuff bottle, which we actually don't dig many snuff bottles. Find these all over the South. You go down there and dig, and New Orleans, Mobile, all over the South. It's powdered tobacco. So what was in those? Real popular. There's a little UD and Company. Would have been a Rexall hair tonic. You can see that unique shape, hand blown. Kind of a nice honey amber though. Yeah, this is probably an olive oil bottle. This little bulbous shape, hand blown. Milk glass, Armour and Company out of Chicago. Probably contains some kind of a beef bouillon, beef extract, tonic type thing. I thought this was really interesting. It was a real thick, heavy glass little panel, and it says on the bottom, Armour and Company. Well, I was kind of amazed at how heavy it was. Well, then I realized there's another glass stuck on the inside of it. So Paul, when he washed it, he must have put that down inside of there and it stuck. I can't get it out, but anyhow, so it's actually 2 jars. 2 for the price of 1 there. The Amber ABGM Co. I mentioned that in the ones that I dug. I dug a larger size. Paul dug the small size one. And he also got a Clinton Bottling Works. From Clinton, hand-blown soda. There's just a regular ball mason. The shoulder seal, early 1900s. And that one's all beat up and rusty, but it's got the old dark blue enameled, marbled enamel wear. But they're pretty if somebody wanted to make a flower vase or something out of it. We need to start processing that stuff for people. We apologize we haven't done it before now. We just get busy, and Paul's got his hands full with the kids, and Shelley and I are on the road a lot. But anyway, there's a stoneware gallon jug. You also got a salt glazed crock here, and there's just a wine bottle stuck inside there. But anyway, that's about it. Another enameled pot there. Jawbone. But anyway, we had fun. It was a good day, and we're looking forward to the next dig. Still hoping to have some friends in to help us dig. And anyway, we hope everybody's doing good. It's raining like crazy here in Illinois right now, and a lot of the privy pits that we're wanting to dig are full of water, so we just got to wait, and it'll dry up, I'm sure, soon enough. But we thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. If you've been subscribers, we appreciate it. Thank you for your support and your comments. We're having a hard time getting around to following up on them, but we'll try. So, all right, hope everybody has a great weekend and enjoy this beautiful weather, and we'll see you in the next video.